What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with RK Outpost, and we have huge breaking news from the video game industry right now. Just came on my timeline 5 minutes ago. It involves Cyberpunk 2077. Even after saying there will be no more delays and the game has gone gold. Even after I said, when we heard about the mandatory overtime, maybe they should think about delaying this game again. Everybody said, oh, they can't do that. They can't do that. Well, in fact, they have just done that. Cyberpunk 2077 has been delayed again. We have important news to share with you. And to be clear, let's get this out of the way right away. I think this is a good thing for Cyberpunk. I think they should delay this game until it's ready. I don't think they should take any shortcuts. I don't think that people should have to work, severe hours. Not that they're going to get it too bad in Poland, but I think that they should do everything they need to and take the time to get this game right. Don't have a bad game on launch. Get it right. And that's what they're doing here. But there's going to be a lot of backlash for delaying it after they promised no more delays. Hey everyone, today we've decided to move the release date of Cyberpunk 2077 by 21 days. The new release date is December 10th. Most likely there are many emotions and questions in your heads, so first and foremost, please accept our humble apologies. The biggest challenge for us right now is shipping the game on current gen, next gen, and PC at the same time, which requires us to prepare and test 9 versions of it. Which is true. Xbox One and X, compatibility on Xbox Series S and X, PS4, PS4 Pro, compatibility on PS5, PC, and Stadia. Well, listen, Cyberpunk, don't even bother on Stadia. Don't bother on Stadia. Nobody gives a shit about Stadia. I'll just save you the trouble right there. While working from home. Since Cyberpunk 2077 evolved towards almost being a next-gen title somewhere along the way, we need to make sure everything works well and every version runs smoothly. We're aware it might seem unrealistic when someone says that 21 days can make any difference in such a massive and complex game, but they really do. Some of you might also be wondering what these words mean in light of us saying we achieved Gold Master some time ago. Passing certification or going gold means the game is ready, can be completed, and has all content in it, but it doesn't mean we stop working on it and raising the quality bar. On the contrary, this is the time where many improvements are being made, which will be distributed via a Day 0 patch. This is a time period we undercalculated. We feel we have an amazing game on our hands and are willing to make every decision, even the hardest ones, if it ultimately leads to you getting a video game you'll fall in love with. I agree with that. But this is going to fall under a lot of criticism right now because they said no more delays, right? That is what they specifically said. If you remember, Cyberpunk 2077 has gone gold. They even said in a reply, no more delays. Cyberpunk 2077 has gone gold, no more delays. CD Projekt Red confirms no more delays for Cyberpunk 2077. You have right here, 19th of November is the only day we have, and we will deliver. No more Cyberpunk delays. Like I said, this is a good thing for them to delay it if the game is not ready. And based off what we've seen, right? And there's been a lot of talk in recent days about Cyberpunk 2077 dev defends decisions to remove features. All games remove features, all games change as they get developed. There's no doubt about that. But it had a lot of people wondering maybe if it really is too much for them to deliver at that date. Maybe if the fact that they had to do the mandatory overtime, maybe it's because they weren't quite ready, weren't quite done with this thing, or as close as they needed to be. Now, I caught a lot of flack for my video about when they said they were going to be doing mandatory overtime when they promised not to. I had a lot of people come out there and defend it and say they can't delay the game anymore. Well, let me full screen it for 1 second. If you were one of those people that said that to me when I suggested they delay the game instead of doing the mandatory overtime, and you told me they can't do that, go fuck yourself, go suck my fucking dick. But let's move on and keep talking about this. Cutting features and scope is very normal part of development, says Tost. You can witness it so openly with our game because we happily gave in to community wishes and showed you that 2018 demo. Think about it. The game 2 years from release. So this is them saying that everything gets trimmed down, some things get cut, things change during the development of a game, and there's no doubt about that. Here you do have, this is the first article that popped up just a second ago from IGN, and I wanted to show it, and of course there's nothing there. It's literally just the tweet. Very low tier effort from IGN, but I guess that's to be expected. Let's see what people are saying though. I actually want to search the Cyberpunk trend. Let's see, we just do Cyberpunk, see what we find. What are people saying? What are people saying? Wario64 with the tweet, discussing film with the tweet. Basically just people confirming that. Joe Vargas, Angry Joe, hang in there, guys. Cyberpunk now coming December 10th. It'll be better for it. I agree with that. Much like Smash Bros. Ultimate, Cyberpunk 2077 will first be eligible at next year's Game Awards. That is one thing. I didn't think of. Now it's going to be next year, so it's not going to be eligible for Game of the Year this year. Very interesting. Didn't even think about that. This guy says they're not letting you cancel your Cyberpunk pre-order. Well, that's very interesting. If Cyberpunk is delayed again, I will shit in my hat. Maybe not the best time to do that, but listen, I really do think that this is a good thing for Cyberpunk. It's a good thing for CD Projekt Red. They are being open with people. They're going to get a lot of flack over this. They are, and that's why people were trying to tell me that they couldn't delay it. But guess what? They can't. They can delay it. They can push it back because they just did. Get this game right. I think that so many people, myself included, are looking forward to this game and have maybe even unrealistic expectations put on this game. And if it fails at launch, if CD Projekt Red doesn't do everything they can to make this game as perfect as can be at launch, then they're never going to hear the end of it. So I think this is the right move. Don't make people crunch more than they are to get this game out on time. Just delay it. You can do that. Delay it. Make sure you get it right. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.